Oceania, pig iron production has risen 97% from last year's 95th percentile. 50 million cabbages have been grown by 50 million farmers across all of Airstrip 1. And as we all know, Oceania is still at war with East Asia, under the leadership of our illustrious big brother and inner party members. And what's more, the flying fortresses still need reinforcements from the efforts of the outer party members. So please, comrades, do not forget to not throw away your waste and clean out receptacles.
You and I will meet in the place where there is no darkness.
You know you're part of the Brotherhood, the one fighting big brother, and we want in.
Well, that's all very well and good, but how far are you willing to go? Are you willing to murder?
Yes.
Are you willing to commit acts of sabotage?
Yes.
Are you willing to disseminate venereal diseases, to spread diseases among the population of the party, if it would serve our interests?
Yes.
Are you capable of throwing sulfuric acid in the face of a child, if I were to ask you to do so, for the good of the Brotherhood?
Yes.
Are you willing to leave each other behind?
No!
No, I can't do that.
Very well. It's good that you have told us these things, because we need to know everything about you. But I feel that both of you are ready. Let's see. This. You know what this is. You know what's inside. Take it.
All past oligarchies have fallen from power either because they ossified or because they grew soft. Either they became stupid and arrogant, failed to adjust themselves to changing circumstances, and were overthrown, or they became liberal and cowardly, made concessions when they should have used force, and once again were overthrown. They fell, that is to say, either through consciousness or through unconsciousness. It is the achievement of the party to produce a system of thought in which both conditions can exist simultaneously.
Oh God!
I hate rats.
You know, we're never gonna win at this game, but we are the dead.
We are the dead.
You are the dead. You are the dead.
It was behind the picture.
It was behind the picture. Remain exactly where you are. Make no movement until you are ordered.
Now they can see us.
Now we can see you. Stand out in the middle of the room. Stand back to back. Clasp your hands behind your heads. Do not touch one another.
The house is surrounded.
The house is surrounded.
We may as well say goodbye.
You may as well say goodbye.
What? They got you too? Oh, they got me a long time ago. You know this, Winston. You know this to be true, and you have known it for so long, and yet you ignored it to satisfy the cravings of your own weak mind. Are you afraid, Winston? Very well that you are afraid. Because you do not exist. Nothing, in fact, exists unless the party says it exists. You are no more than the speck. Tell me, Winston, why does the party feel it is necessary to rule for the people?
They want to rule over the people for their own good.
No, that's stupid, Winston. So stupid. Don't be ignorant. You know that is not the reason why we control you. That was 40. As you can see, these dials go up to 100. If you continue to give me stupid answers like that, then we'll see just the limits of the human toleration for pain. You have to see, the party controls everything, Winston. Everything. There is no loyalty except to the party. There is no love aside from love for the big brother. And there is no freedom of thought. Everything that makes humans human is controlled by the party. If you want to imagine the future where we are taking the human race, imagine a boot stomping on the face of a man for eternity, and you might have an accurate picture. And remember, Winston, the party is forever. The face will always be there to be stomped on with the boot. And the heretic shall never be fully defeated. Oh, humiliated, embarrassed publicly, time after time again. But he will always be there to be defeated. Always be there to attest to the glory of the party. You see, we control all aspects of life. Our rule is immortal. Our enemy is also immortal, but he is forever worse than us. For we will always be his better.
You can't.
What do you mean by that silly remark?
You can't build a society on fear and hatred. It won't last.
You are under the impression that hatred is more exhausting than love. What if it is actually the opposite? What if we quicken the tempo of life until men are senile at 30? Do we rush people around hither, thither, and yonder until they have no idea what is going on, except that the party loves them, and that they, in turn, should love Big Brother?
Well, you can't do that. Something will stop you.
Do you believe in God, Winston?
No.
And if you are not a religious man, Winston, then what force will defeat the power of
Spirit of man.
the Spirit? And do you consider yourself a man, Winston?
Yes.
Then you are the last man left. And we have broken you, Winston. We have broken you down into a shadow of what you were before. Make no mistake that you will leave this place alive. You will not. We will break you, we will squeeze the life out of your lungs, and we will fill your lungs with ourselves. And after that, you die. Get up, Winston. Come here. You had thoughts of deceiving me. It's not good. You know that I can detect any lie. Why would you think of deceiving me? Look me in the eyes. Good. You're improving intellectually. There's very little wrong with you as far as your state of mind. But tell me, and remember, no lies, how do you really feel about Big Brother?
I hate him.
You hate him. Good. Then we are ready for the final step. You must love Big Brother. You must love him with your every being. Room 101. You once asked me what is in Room 101. Well, I will tell you what is in Room 101. Room 101 is the worst thing in the world. Now, it may vary from person to person. For some people it might be burning to death. Others it might be drowning. For some people, it's entirely trivial. Something that's not even fatal. In your case, the worst thing in the entire world is rats. There are times when it is necessary to go beyond pain in our efforts to cure cases itself. Some humans will hold out against pain until death, but they cannot resist their own instincts. You are instinctually afraid of the rats that are in this bag. If you do not do what we ask of you, you will be devoured by the foremost.
You can't do that. That's not. You can't do that. How could you possibly know this anyways? You can't do this stuff.
Pain is not enough, Winston. You have to give yourself fully to the party. There can be nothing that you hold out from us. You know what you must do if you are to avoid the accountability.
No, don't do it to me. Do it to Julia. Do it to Julia. I never cared about her anyways, okay? Just do it to her. Rip her face off. I gazed up at the enormous face. 40 years it had taken me to learn what kind of a smile was hidden beneath the dark mustache. Oh, cruel, needless misunderstanding. Oh, stubborn, self-willed exile from the loving breast. 2 gin-scented tears trickled down the sides of my nose. But it was all right. Everything was all right. The struggle was finished. I had won the victory over myself. I loved Big Brother.